NWA Wrestling will occur this coming Friday night, Friday, March 15th, in Miami Beach at the Miami Beach Convention Center in a Florida Heavyweight Championship match. It will be Chief Wahoo McDaniel going up against Jesse Barr, the Florida Heavyweight Championship on the line. And I might point out that immediately following that, there will be a special added match, the fabulous Freebirds going up against Mike Graham, Bugsy McGraw, and Mr. B, Brian Blair. This match with no NWA sanction. In a Southern Championship match, Hector Guerrero goes up against Rick Rude. It'll be Larry Hamilton and Rocky King as tag team partners against the Missing Link and the Assassin. Jack Hart takes on Wild Bill Irwin. We'll take a moment now to talk to Larry Hamilton. You and Rocky King, that's got to be a good combination, but boy, you're going up against two tough ones.
Yeah, you know, Gordon, Rocky King is a fine young athlete. I met Rocky when I came here, and what a heck of a guy he is, and we'll do a job, I guarantee you. It won't be no lay-down situation. We'll fight till the last second is on the clock. So I don't know too much about Missing Link or about the Assassin, but I will be there with bells on 110%, and you can believe that.
Excuse us, Larry. Get lost.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. Let me go ahead and talk to them. I don't want any more problems here at the desk today, particularly with this group.
You know something, Mr. Solie? We don't like people sticking their nose in our business. I'm talking about people like Mike Graham and Brian Blair, our so-called friend. Guy that we partied with come out and stuck his nose where it don't belong. Let me tell you something, boy. Don't do it too many times, because I'm going to take a large bite out of both of you.
Well, you know what? He's nothing but a backstabber, man. That's all you are, is a backstabber.
Hey, let me tell you something. It all broke loose just 20 minutes ago. I said it once, and I'll say it again. Your old man, for 30 years, couldn't win the world championship. Mike Graham, you for 12 years couldn't win the world championship. And it's just like father, like son. You are both big losers.
I think that's just enough, gentlemen. I don't want to hear any more, and I am frankly very, very disappointed.
Oh, you agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing to my right from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 226 pounds, here's Larry Hamilton. And his opponent coming to the ring from St. Petersburg, Florida, weighing in at 228 pounds, the man with a perfect record, here's Jack Hart.
Hart is head.
Nothing. Don't say a word. I want this camera on me, and I want people to hear me. I got something important to say, and I want you to stop. I want the world to stop. I don't care what you're doing, eating, pumping iron, anything. You stop and listen to me. You know, I've been thinking this whole week. I've been driving in my car. I bought a computer. I put everything. I thought of everything. What are you doing wrong, Jack? What are you doing wrong? And I thought about it. And I said, maybe I bit off a little bit more than I can chew. I'll admit this on TV. I bit off a little bit more than I can chew.
Well, according to your record this past week, it's...
Don't get cute, Gordon. Don't laugh. And you either, Colt. I'm mad. I'm psyched up, though, today. I'm taking a left fight. And my left fight today I'm looking at is Larry Hamilton. Great amateur. Am I correct?
Oh, yes.
Hey, I'm a great amateur. I told you not to talk. I'm talking. I'm running the show around here. I want this camera on me. Jackson Hart, I want you to know that I am aware of your situation, and I am concerned. When you really want to be a winner, call this number.
Well.
Did you see that? Percy Pringle was there. He gave me his card. He knows I could do it. I am so psyched. He knows I could do it. I've got this. Don't say nothing. I'm talking. Don't say nothing. I got his card. I'm so... Hamilton, you're stretched. You're dead meat. I'll talk to you after my victory.
Oh, all right. Jack Hart getting set to move out against Larry Hamilton. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Jack Hart with quite an amateur background. Larry Hamilton twice. Florida amateur champion from the University of Tampa. Makes his home in Jacksonville, and Hart moves out with some newfound confidence, if you will, buddy.
Well, you know, if he says he's taking a smaller bite by going in the ring against Larry Hamilton, well, he is sadly mistaken. Larry Hamilton is not a small bite by any choice of words. Larry Hamilton is a big bite. Anybody that defeats a man like Larry Hamilton has accomplished a great wrestling feat. I still say, like I did last week, this man, if he wants a small bite, then he should wrestle someone like Jim Kent, Bill Snyder, or the Red Raider. That would be a small bite, but not a man like Larry Hamilton.
Well, of course, good counter by good hand. See that sign over there? And they're referring to his record, but it's not like the usual one-loss record. That one says 35-0. They're talking about losses. It's a little different than that. His record right now is, I believe, and I don't have my figures in front of me, I think it's 0-38. I believe that's what it is right now with Jack Hart.
But, you know, last week it was 0-34. He has wrestled several times since then, and he hasn't won a match yet.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But I'll tell you what, he's got a lot of spirit. Got to give him that. I can't back off of the spirit of the young man right now. He's got some problems with Larry Hamilton.
Well, the way to excel and get to the top in professional wrestling, as in any sport, is to go out after the very best. And Jack Hart has been going after the best. He has always been out there taking the large bites, or trying to take that large bite, and he is in there with a great one right now. But Jack Hart, in his own right, is a very well-accomplished wrestler. Right now, it seems like Jack Hart has the upper hand momentarily, but, well, he made a mistake. He kind of turned his back. He let Larry Hamilton get behind him, and he came and turned around, and looks like Larry Hamilton was just a little bit too smart for him. He outthought him.
And, of course, wrestling is a very, very much a set of mental gymnastics as well. You've got to stay completely and totally mentally alert at all times. No chance for a slip, a moment of relaxation, and it can be all over for you.
Well, you see Jack Hart kind of trying to get back to that rope, reaching for that rope, knowing if he gets a foot in that rope, it calls for an automatic break. That way he'll have a chance to stand up and really essentially start over again. You see, Larry Hamilton has that arm bar on Jack Hart, and he's putting the pressure. You notice his right hand up there on that deltoid muscle, just putting the pressure on it. Well, Percy Pringle just walked out very nonchalantly, sipping on some soda pop there. Keeping an eye on Jack Hart, I believe. Maybe he feels that Jack Hart has a lot of promise under the proper guidance and training condition. This man really does have some promise, Gordon. He's not a slouch.
No, there's no question about it. Jack is just taken down to the good fireman carry by Larry Hamilton. And there's a drop toe by Hart. Hart maintaining a ride on Hamilton right now, keeping that ride going. Hamilton flipped away from it. I would liken Jack Hart as kind of like a ship without a rudder. He needs someone to guide him. He's, like he said, gotten himself a computer and everything else, trying to figure out why his win-loss record is the way it is. And who knows, although I'd hate to see him tie in with the likes of Percy Pringle. That may be exactly the rudder that he needs to become a little more efficient. Hart, in a big argument with referee Bill Alfonso. Hamilton stalking his man, circles him, watches him carefully. Pringle watching rather impassively. Coolly and analytically, perhaps, might. And good fireman carry by Hart. Into a head scissors by Larry Hamilton.
You know, Gordon, I can sit here and watch the mistakes that Jack Hart is making. As in any sport, the man that makes the fewest mistakes is going to be the victor. Jack Hart, right there, when he took him over the fireman's carry, he should have leaned back when he was going for that arm bar, but he had his head stuck right up there where Larry Hamilton was able to get a head scissors on him and pull him right off. Just that one little move, if Jack Hart had leaned back, he wouldn't have been able to get that.
Excellent observation, buddy, and Jack Hart is feeling the pressure of that very situation right now. Meanwhile, Bill Alfonso circling his men, and Hart does finally escape, but Hart up against those ropes. Caught again by Hamilton, and Hamilton, good spin under takedown.
See, once again, Jack Hart made a mistake. He turned around, and there was Larry Hamilton waiting for him. He should have backed up when he was slammed onto his back there from the arm drag, but he made that one fatal mistake, and Larry Hamilton was smart enough to see that mistake and to take advantage of it. So Jack Hart is just a few degrees away from becoming a top wrestler.
Excellent observation, and it is Hart right now. Caught in that Shortcut by Hart may have Hamilton in trouble. Hart now catches him in the forearm, another forearm. And a third forearm into the side of the jaw of Hamilton. Snap mare takes him to the canvas. Hart crashes down with that knee. Hamilton rolled to one side. Watch out, Bo-Sika time. It is Bo-Sika time as Hamilton explodes with a drop kick on Hart, ducks in behind his man, up against those ropes. High bridge back from that saddle. He got the pinfall. And so there you see it. 0-39 for Jack Hart. We'll be right back.